Amazon UK. So you see here's the buyer information. Here's the item. Lens eye patch, regular one size. Quantity of 2. Let's go back to the email. Hello, I have received 1 eye patch, but the order was for 2.
Okay.
When can I expect the second eye patch, please? So let's go back to the order. I see the unit of measure for the one of the each, but the buyer bought 2, quantity of 2. Usually I would like to verify first who say the buyer is right, they received only 1, you know?
Okay, yeah.
So what I will do, let's see if
And the shipping quantity is already also saying 2. If you see there.
that means nothing, because that means not just what was loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it's 2, right.
That means
That means we sent out 2.
Systematic, right. Here you can see the quantity is 2. It also say we ship 2,
Yeah.
and the bottom, the PO we bought from a major source on January 18th, we bought 2.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting why the buyer think they bought 2.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can see here only 1, because
Okay.
one we took from PS1 stock.
Yeah.
So say here 1 and here 2, and go to history, you see allocate 1. Here things looks good. Because it's UK, it will maybe be cheaper if I refund for 1. So I will go ahead and reply for the buyer. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. If I have the name, I will write the name. Hello, Kathy.
Okay. In transit, yeah, okay.
So you saw what I wrote?
Yes.
yes. Tesky, I have one question.
Sure.
Now, on what, are we sure that the customer is right? We don't have any other way to check if we have only sent 1 or whether it is lost in transit. Every email that when the customer says that they have received only 1 or they received only 2, so we reply, we ship them the other one.
We ship. Usually you ask if the item is in stock. You may check if the item is in stock. So how do you know if the item is in stock? You take the item and you go to catalog. You check here if you see supplier stock or in stock. Yeah, this is 203 in stock. So if it's in stock, you can offer a replacement. sometimes there is no stock. You can just offer a refund, right?
Okay, Chesky, I missed the video. The video was lost for a minute or so in between, and I just want to confirm it. We say that everything on our screen or on our EVP and where Seller Central shows that we shipped out 2 items, and still the customer is complaining that she received one, and you have offered her a refund. So, how do we know that we did not ship out one? Or did I miss something while
There,
you were showing it?
it is not easy to verify.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can check by weight, or you can ask me. If
But
you're
again,
not
but
sure
again,
something
it's
is right,
it's it's
ask
a loss
me.
for us, right?
Right? It's a loss.
Yeah.
We don't have other choice. But
Okay.
for the beginning, if you want to be sure, you can ask me or Mr. Bash. Buyer is complaining they received one.
Okay.
Our system shows we shipped two.
Yeah.
We will try to verify from our side.
Okay.
But sometimes I don't have other choice. I need to offer for the buyer
Okay. So we
replacement
we
or a
have to
refund.
trust the buyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually it's cheaper to refund for one.
Okay.
Sometimes if the order was very expensive, we can reship. But usually it's cheaper to refund. So
Okay.
I offered now. Um,
A refund.
I will refund. Please reply if that is good.
Yeah.
If she will reply, I need a second, I will ship her out a second.
Okay.
But I will not do anything to that order. I will maybe write a note. Buyer complain. I will make this how short I can. Received one.
Mm-hmm.
Offered
Refund.
refund
Okay.
for one. I put my name. So any future email, I will know exactly what I offer and what the issue is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I will reply this. Now wait. She should respond to what to do. Okay? Give me
Okay.
a second now.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So to this I replied. Let's go to another example. Action required. This is an email from Amazon that for now you don't need to do. You can just open it and ignore. Refund initiated means just that Amazon confirms that they initiate a refund for the buyer because we asked for a refund. They confirmed it, so you don't need it here. Let's go return policy inquiry.
Okay.
This is the Amazon.com order number. This is the order number. This is the item 2 of Elacare JR Toddler Formula powder.
Mm-hmm.
So let's open the order.
Yeah.
Okay, this was an order for this customer. He asked no invoice. Um, we should not add it in the packet. It's a total of $97.88. It's a very expensive order.
Mm-hmm.
Because this item quantity is two. The tracking was shipped on January 17 on time because we need to ship it from 15 till 19. We shipped it on 17. You can search for the tracking on Google. You can track USPS. Even though it says DHL, USPS is delivering it. You can see it was delivered front port January 25.
Mm-hmm.
So it was delivered on time. Now let's see what the buyer is complaining. For 2 orders, probably the buyer make 2 orders. You see all 2 orders. The buyer make 2 orders.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Okay. One was on December and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go back to the for 2 orders. I thought I was getting 2 cases of Elacare. I received my order today. There were only 2 cans of formula, not 2 cases. I thought I was getting for that price. If that cost was only for 2 cans, I need to return my order. I have 2 children with I get 2 cans of formula every day. I'm needing 2 cases, but cannot afford
Mm-hmm.
if it each can that price.
Basically the customer thought that she's ordering for cases, and she just got 2 cans.
Right. So let's make sure if it makes sense. So here it says 40.1 ounce. Doesn't say anywhere it's a case.
Yeah.
Here it says can 1 each.
One each. Yeah.
The shipping weight is 1.1 pound. that can be for one because one is 14 ounces.
Yeah.
So shipping is one. It's not saying anywhere on the page that it's a case.
Yes.
Case, yeah.
So that's a
So
customer
let's
mistake.
check. But first, I want to satisfy the customer. So let's open the, or let's see all sellers. Let's see if the price makes sense. Our price is now 49. We sold it for 97, for 49, 48 each. It was
Yeah.
two, so it's for 97.
Yeah.
And this is the range all sellers have it.
Yeah.
And it's not saying anywhere a case.
Yeah.
I will double check on one place, the seller central, to make sure it's not a case. I go to inventory. In the beginning, you don't need to do this.
Okay.
Uh, you can do whatever you can verify, but I want to go to edit. Let's see here how much it is. You see here it says one, here it says one. There is no place where it should say case.
Case. Yeah.
Keywords, more details. It's not saying anywhere a case. So it's not a case. So I would rather refund the customer for some money. He should not return it. If he returns it, it's for sure a loss for me, and I pay for.
Shipping.
Sometimes we pay for shipping.
Yeah.
Not all the times. We pay sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's take the item. It's McKesson one. Let's see in e-tail if we make money on this. If not, so I open the item. McKesson one. I see the floor is 49, but the ceiling is unchecked. 1 second. Save. 1 second, please.
Okay.
One second. Something is wrong here. Let me check the supplier. What's going on? This looks interesting. Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
At McKesson, it's one each.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's not saying a case.
Yeah.
Medicines, maybe it's a case. And medicines, it's 6 times 14.1. So what I will need to fix first, let me make a medicines is a 6. With that price of 215, it's a pack of 6. So this is where you see that it was a wrong, something wrong. And you need
Yeah.
to, or you need to fix it, or you need to tell me I should fix it. So now let's go back to the item. But still, because the cheapest cost is $36, it makes sense that we should sell it for 49.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I can't refund anything for the buyer. In that case, I can even maybe $10 because the buyer bought 2 and shipping cost was not so expensive. So, but the buyer said if it's for that price, I want to return it. So I don't have other choice, but I will not pay for shipping. I will reply. Basically, I'm writing for the buyer that it says a one,
Mm-hmm.
and I got this. So and and I don't feel that I need to pay for the buyer return fee because it doesn't say anywhere in the book it's a case. It's
Yeah.
just what the buyer thought. So um, I can write a note. We will try to satisfy you, something like that. You know.
Do the extra step too.
Something like that. Yeah. So I just reply that there's nothing what I can do.
So what extra step? Just in case you
I go what?
you mentioned that we will do the extra step for your satisfaction. So what if the customer asks, what is the extra step?
The, the extra step may be on this case. It's very hard to say, but if the customer is not satisfied, we can pay shipping. I will show you how to send a prepaid return label.
Okay.
Sometimes that it's our fault, we can refund more than the order was 97, we can refund 100.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes that it's our fault. We can do some things, but I want to have satisfied customers.
Oh, yeah.
So I just write in a note what the story wasn't sure. So now I go to the next email. Action required is an Amazon email. I don't do nothing. I will just forward it to Mr. Bash. You should see it. But it's nothing for customer service. And notification of restricted is also I forwarded this to me because I work on this. So let's see what is this order cancellation. Don't mean to order it, sorry. Let's see if it was cancelled already. This is cancelled, so let's go back. So let's take a next email and I would want you should say how you would handle it, okay?
Okay.
So let's take which email do you like? If you want, you can make the presenter. If not, you can tell me what.
No, we'll just tell you what needs to be done because we are not logged into EVP or anything else now.
Okay. So which one should I
Okay,
choose?
you choose anyone.
Okay. Let's choose shipping inquiry. This is after the whole conversation, but you can see how the other group handled it.
Okay.
So you need to. There is a lot of information Amazon attached with every email.
Yeah.
This is Amazon see, but the buyer wrote like this. It was 12 per case. It's an email from Amazon. Amazon
Yeah.
said we have been contacted by customer regarding your order. This is the order number, item, sharing, plow, Maxana, Medicaid, body powder, 12 per case. Reason, missing items, parts, accessories, details. Item has arrived, but was missing 22. It means the buyer ordered
2 of 12 case.
12,
Yeah.
and we shipped
Only
only
2
pieces.
Yeah.
So it was missing 22. Please research the issue. So we replied, dear customer, thanks for coming. The email you sent us is a little unclear. Give me a second, please. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
So we replied, email is unclear. So we want to confirm, did you receive just 2 instead of 24? Please advise if we can see any action. So for me, this was not a professional answer.
Yeah.
Why? Because the Amazon wrote the buyer received 2 instead of 24. I don't understand why customer service replied, you received 2 instead of 24? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, it's just it. I don't. And the buyer asked, yes, I received 2, not 24. So this is just extra. You see? Know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't like this. I'm not satisfied with this company. So what I would do to verify the buyer received 2, I copy this. Start going to Amazon. and I see a 12 per case, but the price is very cheap for 12. It looks for me right. The buyer received only two, $7.82 is not for 12. Yeah, you got what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What I do also, I go into here to the order and I check my eyes. If it's not coming up, you need to make an older date because this is going back 30 days.
Okay.
So now it's coming up. You see two. We bought only two. The buyer is right. We didn't ship
That is correct.
24. So I don't like why the customer service answered. I want to confirm. That is extra. Don't ask. Don't just do what you need to do. So then
Exactly.
the buyer is answered yes. I received two, not expected 24. So then she replied, dear the customer, we apologize. Let me first explain. She explained how the error happened.
No, no,
The
we
way
explained.
you
This is we explained. Chesky. Yeah,
Farmer Frag
yeah,
Pharma
explained. You
yeah,
can. This is also one of the templates, I think.
yeah.
The way coming with Amazon, quantity stack with UPC. She's explaining why we exploded each instead of 12. So it's the whole issue how you match item, right? You
Yeah.
already know that.
Yes, yes.
So it's basically explaining that it was a mistake. So now we can issue partial refund for the amount of $10. So let's say the buyer paid 50.64, we can we can make the buyer should pay only $5. We should refund 10, keep with it two. It's still a very good price, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Or I don't want to reship the whole 22. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
So I make a decision. Or we can ship another four, no extra charge.
Okay.
Or you can return and we'll give you a full refund. So basically, it was a mistake by us. I tried to explain the mistake.
Yes.
Now I can't give you 24 pieces for $15.
Yes.
I'm paying for one piece 235, and so I'm paying 235 times 24. I'm paying $56. How can I give
Give
you
it for
24?
$15. Yeah, yeah,
So I tried to make a deal. I
yeah,
will refund you $10, keep the two.
yeah,
I can ship you out another four,
yeah.
and for no charge, still a very good cheap price.
Yes.
Or you can return for free shipping.
Okay.
So
So basically, you have given them three options, and they need to choose
that's
anything now.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
I will
So
explain you later on what I'm basing the options. How
yeah,
much dollars to refund.
yeah. So the customer took the bait and asked you to send the four items as offered.
Right.
Okay.
So the customer
Case settled.
sent practice of it. So what I will do, I will copy this,
Mm-hmm.
and the easiest thing is to duplicate the order.
Yeah.
First
The
thing.
first thing that we
Yeah,
did today.
yeah. I'm going inside. I click duplicate order. Yes. This is the new order. First, I copy the new order information. I add it in Seller Central memo
Yeah.
to know this is the order, and I click quantity I need is four,
Four. Yeah.
and I click save.
Yeah.
If I need it, I may expedite it, but in this case, I don't need to expedite because it's to New York, which we are. And also, the buyer will still have a bargain that we will ship the buyer a very cheap price. So
Yeah.
I will not expedite. I just click save and close.
So the buyer is still getting, 6 items for $15.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
very cheap, but
Yeah.
because it's my mistake.
Yeah.
Now here in the order, this is the order. I'm taking the Amazon order number, copy. I go to notes, paste it, save. So now I reply to buyer. Hi. We will ship you out tomorrow, or I will write the next business days, next 2 days. The four pieces. We will confirm something like that.
Okay.
As discussed.
And sometimes we might write, we apologize again for the inconvenience. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So finish the case. I don't like why they wrote back. I want to make sure you received how much. So this is basically what I did. So So everything will go automatic. It will be placed in the order.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's basically the story. Now I told you will make it, but now let's go to this one. Try to read and let me know what you will do.
The order was shorted. I only received one container. This was for package of 6. So basically, he was supposed to receive another 5. He received only one. It was a
Right.
package of 6.
And I remember that this was the same story we had with the other customer.
Yes.
Other customer, right?
So the same item in the beginning.
Most of them are package issues.
Yeah. So this is a pack of 6. Even though the buyer paid for 6, 80 was for 6.
Okay.
We shipped on 1.
So
And what I
yeah.
remember, it's fixed already. In detail. Let me just make sure it's fixed. Kinray 1. You see, it's now a pack of 6.
Okay.
So
So he gave another 5.
yeah. Basically, but here it's a little bit complicated because there is no stock. Supplier has only 3. You see,
Oh, we cannot send 5.
I can't order. So in that case, let me just make sure it's out of stock. 1 second. You see, it's not coming up. It's not. Which supplier has it? Kinray and Ameris. The Ameris is not coming up. It's a different code. 1 second. Okay, it's this one. This one. They have 3 messages. So let's check at Kinray. 1 second. Kinray here it says out. I just want to double check. Temporary out of stock. So I will write back for the buyer.
Refund.
Apologize. You are 100% right, and it was a mistake. But unfortunately, the item is out of stock. So we can offer a refund for 5 pieces. So I will divide 81, 18, and 6. And I will give 1353 times 5. I will refund 67. Let's make it $68.
Okay.
So
So basically, the price that the customer has paid, we divide it by 6, and he has returned. He has already got 1, so we divide the price and then multiply by 5 and send the price or refund the amount.
yeah.
Do we also mention the amount in the email or leave it up to you? Like, what do you think?
I'm writing that to the system error, but now item is back ordered, so I would issue you refund for 5 missing pieces in the amount of, I think it was
$68. Yes.
amount of 68. Please reply if that can work. Kind regards. So basically, this is the story. Yeah. So I click send. So this is how it works.
And we don't do anything on EVP for this.
On EVP, no, we don't need any refund, nothing.
Okay.
Because the refund is not going EVP. If the buyer says refund, you go here and click refund.
Okay. No, but how do you come to know that you will have to refund this amount?
It would be made only seller central. What?
No, we
What's
sent
your question?
we sent an email to the buyer that we are refunding 68. Right? How do you come to know that you have to refund? Where do we make a note of
wait,
it?
The buyer should reply. You see, the buyer replied right
Okay,
now.
we need to we need his acknowledgement first.
Check what they replied. Order was short. I only received one container. This was a package. I have tried to resolve several times and have no communication. Please respond ASAP. But I have replied right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
then
let's
we wait for the buyer to say
This is
yes.
This is it. This is it.
Okay.
It has been several days since I sent you an email. Can you please update me on the status? But I have sent 1 minute ago.
Okay.
With your company, I want it shouldn't take so long. You know, I want a good job from you.
Okay.
But I have responded right now. I will not do anything. I will close it, and I will wait. The buyer will reply.
Yes
Go
or
ahead
no?
with the refund.
Yeah.
The refund.
Okay.
That's right. So
This,
No, okay. Let me take it a step further. Once the buyer reply, Humera will be checking that mail once again. Okay? And if the customer, if the buyer says, okay, give me the $68, how do we inform you on this? That was my question.
you not need to inform me. You can go into Seller Center to the order.
Okay.
This is the order.
Yeah.
You see refund order.
Oh, okay.
There is full refund and partial. You don't offer full. You offer
Partial.
refund.
Yeah.
You select the reason. The reason may be general adjustment,
Mm-hmm.
not no inventory. Amazon don't like no inventory.
Okay.
Take general adjustment,
Yeah.
and you select 68,
Yeah.
and you may wrote any note. This is for 5 missing. You click submit, and
Yeah.
it's submitting a refund. Very
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah.
simple. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very simple. So you need to go ahead tomorrow, or when do you want to start? You can start tonight. Today, next day.
Tomorrow will be our, yeah, tonight your time. We will give it a try. We'll do
Okay.
some samples.
You should try to
I will-
only Amazon.com.
Yes.
Only orders start with the one because the other you don't have access.
Okay.
I will try to make you access in the meantime,
Okay.
but try to start. Okay.
We will do some samples. We'll send you the reply.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, Chesky. Have a great day.
thank you
Bye-bye.
so much, SK.
Thank.
Have a nice day.
Hamara, you have your own Skype account?
Yes, I have already added you.
You added me to here?
No, you have on this group, no, the group that we're talking right now. You will find her
No,
Skype.
but if I want to talk to her, it will be on the group or separate?
No, separate. You can talk if you want.
So you can invite me. My name is
I'll share your ID or I'll share her ID with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye,
Thank
Chesky.
you so much, SK.
Bye bye.